There are companies right now worth hundreds of millions and whose only purpose is to buy Bitcoin, not build a product, not sell a service, just stack sats and forever. Now, this is the new corporate arms race. And here's the kicker. These Bitcoin native companies are outbidding everyone else, including you, because the future isn't built on fiat. It's hoarded in hard assets, and Bitcoin is king. Now, this video is about the rise of a new type of entity, the Bitcoin Treasury Company. Now, these aren't just firms adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet. They exist solely to convert fiat into Bitcoin and never sell. And if you're not paying attention, you're going to get left behind in a game that's already underway. See, think of these companies like nation states during the gold rush, except instead of digging for gold, they're mining fiat revenue to acquire digital property. And unlike you, they don't need to dollar cost average $50 a week. They're starting with $100 million. So let's go ahead and break this down. Now, we're not talking about companies like Apple or Tesla flirting with Bitcoin. We're talking about purpose-built entities whose sole mission is to accumulate Bitcoin like it's oil in 1973. See, they exist to absorb and not spend. See, this trend is accelerating. MicroStrategy kicked off the movement, but now we've got dozens, if not hundreds, of private and public firms doing the same. Now they create cash flow, raise capital, and funnel it all into Bitcoin. Now, this is no longer about investing, it's about survival in a collapsing fiat regime, and it's creating a structural supply shock. Now, these companies don't sell, they can't, which means every coin they buy is functionally removed from the market, and forever. Now, that's not just bullish, that's deflationary. See, this model scales. Any entrepreneur, any team, any fund can create a Bitcoin treasury vehicle. See, we're watching the birth of an entirely new asset class of corporations, and what Michael Saylor might call digital energy aggregators. Now, here's the truth bomb. If you're playing the old game, saving in dollars, investing in stocks, you're in the slow lane. The fast lane is filling up with entities that print fiat to buy freedom, and they're not waiting for you to catch up. Now, in the next decade, the biggest, most valuable companies in the world might not even produce a single product. They'll only own the hardest money in history and rent you access to it. Now, if you're serious about financial sovereignty, then you need to understand the rules of the new game. Now, Bitcoin is the asset, and fiat, well, that's the liability. So hit subscribe, because on this channel, we don't just follow trends, we front run them, and your freedom depends on it. Now, if you want to go deeper into this, my ebook Orange Pilled is linked down below, and it's the wake-up call they never wanted you to read. Now, I am also going to have to chuck this disclaimer in here as well, and I highly suggest just pausing the video and having a little read. Now, if you've made it this far and you're looking for something else to watch, then click right here and have a watch of this.